Hello startups and entrepreneurs. So now we are going to meet the beautiful team, Nagr.
Thank you, sir. Hello, everybody. Namaste. So my name is Prithviraj Kulkarni, and this is my co-founder.
I'm Krishna Prajapati.
Yeah, and we have our product. The name of the product is Nagr. It is a hyperlocal, location-based, geolocation-based social media application. So far, what we have noticed is we have been a part of larger social media platforms where we have successfully connected with the world around. So what we noticed is the more we are connected to the entire world, and the idea of connecting to everybody around the world, the more socially isolated we are becoming in our own locality. So for example, if I come from a locality, it is a rare case for me to know all the people in the locality. Of course, it's not a necessity to know all the people, but at least to stay connected with people who is there and what are they up to and which domain do they come from. Basically, the social networking that should happen in the locality is the idea of it is completely diminishing. So for us, the idea of coming up with the product like Nagr is to facilitate that kind of social networking within the locality, which, like I mentioned, is gradually diminishing, and it is pretty an unfortunate sight. So to say. So we are through our product, we are trying to connect all these people, and of course, in better words, if I can put it across, we are trying to completely localize the entire social media, the idea of social media platforms. So that's about Nagr.
That's fantastic. So the Nagr will integrate all the social media platform or only all the social media data?
So we are our own separate platform. In conventional social media, how you have followers or friend requests. Rather than that, by joining our platform, by joining Nagr, you are connected to people using geolocation who are near to you. So we are not associated with other social media.
So that's great. You were telling about the live data will be updated, right? So for example, how you are making sure the data is live? Because sometimes the people might not update in their website. So but if they didn't update, but it will be updated in Nagr.
So for example, when we say we are promoting live updates, we are giving out live updates, we mean that the conventional idea of social media is still there on the platform because it's a social media platform. The only thing that is changing here is, for example, to put things into perspective, exactly what is happening today in the Tech Summit. Let's say this event is happening in Jaimal, and we have close to 1 lakh people in the entire area. And let's say the entire crowd here, just for an example, about 5,000 people in this avenue right now. So all of them, if they are there on the platform, our idea is when they use Nagr, when they're on this platform and they're using Nagr, they're giving out instant updates here so that it will be visible throughout Jaimal to everybody who's incoming from different areas. For example, we are coming from a different area, you might be coming from a different area. So the moment you come here and you open the app, Nagr, so for us, the idea is for you to get all the updates right there, whatever is happening, and for you to join that conversation too. Let's say all the people who are interacting on Nagr at the moment, and you join the platform, you open it, you see already people interacting with one another. It gives you the free facility, no hassle of actually reaching out to people, sending friend requests, because we have been doing networking here through LinkedIn, right? So what happens is LinkedIn takes time. You have to send a request to follow them and all. But when you open Nagr, it's a completely free platform for you to connect with everybody who is already using Nagr. So what you can do is you can initiate networking right there, then and there. You can talk to those people, and you can get to know them. You can get to know the updates as to what is happening in Jaimal at that moment. So everything made easy at that moment. So we are facilitating exactly what we are doing currently in the Tech Summit. We are doing it on the phone, on the tablet, every single day, in every single locality.
If I am moving to some other city means, so my location will be automatically changed, right? Okay. If I want to follow you, even from that location, is it possible in Nagr?
So we had already mentioned about the conventional social media idea. So what has happened is, for over 2 decades, we have been following the route of following people, sending out friend requests, staying connected that way. But just think about it for a minute. When you have a platform like Nagr, what it actually does is, of course, you're connecting with people right here in the moment in this particular locality. But how about this? When you go to a different city, like you said, sir, if you're going to say Mumbai, and you're opening the app there, and you see a whole new set of people, and the idea of just being able to connect with them, just to be able to break the ice and talk to them, instead of that, you have an actual app where you open it, and when you see those people there, without any hassle, you can just one tap, you can connect with them instantly. So for us, we are based on the idea that we want to connect people every single place. When we talk about connections, we are talking about real time in that locality, those connections. So when you come back to this location, maybe you can connect back with me. But if you're going to a different locality, and by the way, let me just mention this, it is a locality based. So we are focusing currently on the cities, the urban cities in India. So every city, just think about the fragmentation that is happening. Every locality you have this social media experience, which means every locality there are different set of people that you're instantly networking with. And that kind of networking goes a far off way than the conventional social media, which is already serving its purpose and it's great for everyone. But here comes an app which is completely locality based. So for example, this locality has 1,000 people. You're instantly connecting with those 1,000 people. You move to the next locality, you're instantly connecting with 1,000 different people there. So the idea of doing this kind of networking in the social media way is what we are trying to introduce.
That's fantastic. So if I want to connect with someone, I wanted to know about him, right? So the profile will be displayed.
Yes. So for example, we're here, and let's say you have joined Nagr. You have another profile, and I open my app. If you posted something, let's say you're passing by our booth here, and you posted something. The moment I open the app, since you're nearby, I'll be seeing your post first because it's location based. So I'll see whoever is extremely close to me, and I'll immediately see your profile. I can respond to you. I can message you. I can comment on what you posted. We can connect that way.
So while joining, we have to update our profile, right? That's fantastic. So is this a paid one or a free version?
This is absolutely free for all users.
That's great. Going to add any values to this app in future?
So there's definitely room for expansion. We'll be having business profiles. We're considering different avenues where this can be used for commerce, for business purposes as well. But the underlying idea is locality. So we are always vocal for local, where we want to support and promote local businesses within Nagr. That is the future we see with Nagr.
So how far it reached in downloads in iOS and Android?
A little over 5,000 active users. We launched just less than 5 months ago. Initially we just piloted within one locality. We got the user feedback. We got amazing response from the users of that locality. We took their feedback, we improved our features, and we are expanding throughout Bangalore city as of now. And very soon we will be expanding to other metropolitan cities all over India.
That's great. You want to add something?
Yeah, because we are talking about the team and we are talking about the expansion as well. Just a quick update on that. As far as the expansion is concerned, as far as the ideas are concerned, there is room. There is always room because we are constantly evolving is what we are noticing in terms of how the co-founder mentioned about business expansion too. So what I want to add is once we have that user base and we are looking for people, this is all about people. Nagr is all about people, especially the people of the state, of the local people, of the locality. So when we have that user base, there is always room for expansion in terms of business, in terms of integrating new features, and all these features and all these ideas. What we are trying to do is making it comfortable for people to use. And like he said, the underlying thing is to connect the localities, because that's what we see. That's the problem that we see today, that localities, no matter how big they are, and of course we have gated societies today, so many kinds of societies that are there. But what essentially is going down or diminishing for that matter is the connection, the basic connection that has to happen. And if you have noticed, it happens a lot in towns and villages, because I come from Karnataka. Basically, we are from Karnataka. There is something called as Panchayati Katte. We do this every evening. We sit around a tree, a big banyan tree. There is a big block there. Everybody sits right around the tree and they have that basic talk with one another. That is exactly what we want to establish in cities, and cities mainly people are using the phone. Technology is already thriving. So we want to make good use of that.
Hello, entrepreneurs and startups, make use of it and be connected with people locally and get benefited to your business and also networking purposes. So together we grow. Thank you.